What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the JD CeeLo podcast coming at you once again. Hilarious is what I'll use for the ending of the NBA season and what's to come next. Because my Knicks are out of it. Fuck them. I got no words for that disgrace of a franchise. You
watch your bow.
You tickled my balls early last year. You gave me hope. And what did you do this year?
Welcome, everybody.
I'm done with them. And welcome again to the JD CeeLo podcast. Again, before we start, don't forget to hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button on the bottom. Don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts, also on Spotify and iHeartRadio. In case you don't want to see our faces and you just want to listen to us, that's where you can find us. Again, the JD CeeLo podcast. Thank you again for joining. Glad you're here.
Yep. Welcome.
We got
welcome.
We got our NBA analyst over here because he's all giddy, of course. So we'll.
There's a lot to talk about.
Yep.
And we're a little late, guys. Listen, we took a little time off from the whole Will Smith shit.
Yeah, it took a lot out of us.
Nothing going on.
That took a lot out of us.
Yeah, nothing going on in between. Nobody cares. Baseball started. That's nice.
Yep.
The NFL's finally quieted down, except for the trade stuff and rumors.
Yep.
NBA playoffs now.
Big time.
All right, and right now, as we speak, the Brooklyn Nets are on the court in Brooklyn, hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the only shining armor in New York City that's happening is the Brooklyn Nets.
There you go, taking shots already.
Here we
couldn't wait, right?
Go.
We're about 3 minutes into the podcast. You're already taking shots. I already took the shots. Yep. I don't need you doing it.
And we're off to the races.
Fucking cocksucker, man.
We're off to the races.
Oh, man.
Bueno, señores, we've been saying all along, there's one thing I do want to touch into before I get my rambling started. And we'll start with New York basketball before we break down the actual seeding in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference and the play-in playoff games that are happening as we speak. Now, I listen to a lot of New York radio, ESPN radio, WFAN, the flagship stations over there in New York City. And I still can't believe, and I know you're going to go, oh, well, you know how it is. It's Nick Town.
Yep.
That for me to get any Nets coverage or Nets news or let's talk about basketball and the strategy that goes behind it and what do you think they're going to do here against Cleveland? Is Kyrie Irving's going to, what's the game plan to get them started? And Kevin Durant, what are the role players are going to do? Just Seth Curry, how these guys are going to see if they can pull this out. Don't choke it up. Slap these guys up and position yourself into the 7th seed and get ready for Boston. Right? No, I don't get that. What I get, it's a bunch of whiny, complaining, crying, all the New York hosts in New York City bitching and complaining that their Knicks are not in. They were talking more about Leon Rose, who's an asshole, a nobody, scared like a little cat, scared to even host a press conference, to even host anything to give you guys an update and a situation with the New York Knicks and their rosters and the trades.
He knows he's hated.
He can't be hated. He just got there. Dolan is hated.
Yeah,
he's not hated yet.
Yeah, but
he still got some leverage where he's not going to get killed.
He hasn't faced the music.
Well, he's going to face the music now.
And that's why Knicks fans are pissed off.
He's going to face the music now.
So
here I go. I'm turning the station. I'm on my freaking phone, dando de aquí on iTunes radios and all my shit to try to find some Nets coverage.
And you're not going to find it.
Negative. In New York City.
Yes, you're not going to find it.
I found nothing.
Yep.
They talked about it for 2 seconds. Gio from the Boomer and Gio show
Yep.
says, I hope the Nets crash and burn. Fuck them.
Good. Good.
I said, okay, Gio, I understand that you hate the Knicks, but I still need a nice game analysis of what you think these playoffs are going to shape out for the other local team in the city. No, we get nothing. I turn on the Michael K show, I get nothing. I put on Brandon and Tierney, I get shit. All Knicks fans, except for Evan Roberts and Keith McPherson, who comes in at 6 o'clock at night for WFAN. The poor souls.
Yep.
But everywhere else, ESPN Radio, Fox Sports, it's all Nets. The Nets are a bigger national story than in their own hometown.
Yep.
Do you know how frustrating that is? And I'm not even a net fan. I root for the Nets.
Yeah, whatever.
But
You're a
do
Net
you
fan.
know what kind of bullshit that is that you live in New York City and these motherfuckers can't even talk about the Brooklyn Nets for 10 minutes?
They are the LA Clippers.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
They are the LA Clippers.
No, we
LA.
can't even go with the Clippers.
New
The
York.
Clippers are even worse.
Yes.
They treated over there.
Yeah.
But you understand why the Clippers are treated over there. But the Lakers are championship on top of championship on top of championship.
That's true.
The Knicks don't have nothing of that.
Yes.
Nothing. Zero.
Yes.
Zero.
But they have
you
history.
Guys, you guys
But
are
they have,
equal, an
but
equal
they have
platform
history.
here.
But they have the history.
The Nets got history too.
Well, they were in New Jersey.
You got
Too
Bernard
bad for
King
them.
and Walt Clyde Frazier. They got Dr. J.
They are ABA.
Yeah, it don't matter.
They
don't matter.
are ABA.
The San Antonio Spurs are ABA too.
Well, too
and
bad.
they got 5 titles.
And nobody cares
You
about
know?
the Spurs.
Yeah, well,
Anyone?
Everybody cares about Pop.
The only people that care about
Everybody
Spurs.
likes Pop.
No, nobody
Stop
likes
it.
Pop. All right? The only people that care about the
San Antonio
Spurs.
Spurs were a dynasty in the
Yes,
NBA.
absolutely.
they
And
were
I agree.
Beloved.
I agree.
They were beloved.
I agree. But nobody
Nationally.
gives a shit about San Antonio.
And oh wait,
Nobody.
yeah, Chris, that's not
the
my
Manu
point.
Ginobili's.
That's not my point.
The Parkers.
In San Antonio,
Nobody
even though
cares.
they're the number one market in their own city, I'm sure that the sports talk radio in San Antonio, we're talking about the Spurs.
Yes, of course.
You mean to tell me these Nets can't get
But
5 fucking minutes?
But I bet you in San Antonio they don't talk about the Dallas Mavericks.
Of course not. They don't need to. Dallas is a Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas is Dallas.
Well,
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about history.
New
I don't want to hear
York.
about the Mecca. And we're going to go on and on with this.
Yes.
But to me, scooping around the radio where I needed some information, I couldn't get the information. I had to go resort to Stephen A. Smith on his show. I had to go to Get Up. I had to go to Undisputed with Shannon and this guy, Skip Bayless.
well you
All Nets.
should have picked up a Wall Street Journal.
All Nets.
That's what you should have picked up. The Wall Street Journal.
What's Kyrie going to do? What is the Nets championship window? Because actually, it's actually bigger if you actually think about it. Because Kevin Durant signed his extension, and we have been told that that Kyrie Irving is going to make his extension. So
Well,
for
yeah,
all
now-
you guys
now
who
that
think that they're going to be split up,
Yeah.
that's not going to happen. You're going to get another 4 years of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Good, yeah. Because what did they
So-
say? Oh, what did they say before?
You know-
Oh, Kevin Durant, you're ever since you came to Jersey or from your Oklahoma City days, you haven't lost
Yeah.
to the Knicks.
Yeah.
And what did he do? He did a little fist
Yeah,
pump.
he goes,
Little fist
he
pump.
goes, oh, I like that. I'm going to use that on the Twitter.
Yeah.
Hey, good for him.
Yeah,
Hey, good for him
because he's a woman.
Because
Because he's a woman.
Because guys like you.
Because he's a woman.
Guys like you
It's 'cause he's a
ridicule
woman.
him and
It's
tell him
because he's a woman.
he's an asshole.
It's because
and
he
fuck
is an
him.
asshole.
He listens
He
to all
is an
that,
asshole.
Chris.
He shouldn't have to.
He listens to
He
all that.
shouldn't.
He's a
He
human
shouldn't.
being.
No,
He's a human being.
He shouldn't be.
And you know
He
what?
shouldn't.
Good for him
He
for firing
shouldn't.
back.
No, fuck him.
Good for him to
Fuck
fire
him.
back. For
Fuck him.
cocksuckers
I
like
hope,
you.
I hope that entire franchise
See? Here we go.
fucking implodes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Implodes within
Here we go.
itself. That piece of shit,
Uh-huh.
the fucking Barclays.
Uh-huh.
Kyrie Irving could shove a finger so far up his ass that it'll come out of his fucking nose. Fuck him. Fuck him and
See?
fuck the Brooklyn Nets.
You see? And you think that Kevin Durant's not listening.
And
And you
that's
think he's
why
not listening.
he's not listening to me. He
Oh,
doesn't
no,
give
he's
a
not
shit
listening.
about me.
Yeah, he is listening.
Yeah, but if he is listening to me, fuck you. How
see?
about that?
And that's why he's going to get on Twitter and tell you, fuck you.
Yeah.
I've been fucking you since 2013. And good for him. Good for him.
Yep.
Bravo, Kevin.
Yep. Fuck him.
Bravo, Kevin.
Fuck him. That's why he's a second-class citizen in the biggest market.
Okay. All right.
So sad, too bad.
All right. Well,
you
you
could
know-
have came to the Knicks along with Kyrie.
Nope.
No, but you did it. You decided to
that's not what
go.
they wanted to do.
You decided to go to the second-class
Yep,
citizen,
no,
and then
that's all right.
That's all right with
He'll
you.
get his chip.
Yeah.
He'll be MVP
That's
as
fine.
usual.
That's fine.
And we'll go from there.
And everyone will forget it.
But no,
Everyone will forget it.
No,
Everyone will
it's gonna
forget
sting
it.
you because
Nope.
there's a lot of Knicks fans like you guys are jealous.
Yeah, I am.
Jealous.
I am.
Beaming your head through
Absolutely.
the fucking wall.
I am.
Because
I
these
am.
cocksuckers are going to win a championship before you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's not going to be forgotten.
Yeah, it won't be. It
You
won't
are
be.
sadly
But
mistaken.
all it
It's
would
going to be
take-
forgotten,
But
Christopher.
all it would take,
and I will be there
that's
to celebrate.
Fine. That's
I will
fine.
be there to celebrate.
I know you
I'm going
would.
to stick it
I
to
know
you,
you would.
and I'm
I
going to
know.
stick it to
I
Alberto
know.
Reña, and I'm going to stick it to Steven Alfaro. I'm
Yeah.
going to stick it to every Knicks fan that I know. Believe me. Believe me.
Nobody wants the Nets to win from New York.
Let's
Nobody.
go, Brooklyn!
Nobody. It's only about their 5 or 6 fans that they have right around the Barclays Center that care about the fact that the Nets win.
They will hold the Lombardi.
But let me tell you this.
They will hold the Larry O'Brien.
Yeah, the Larry O'Brien, whatever. It's going to be a tough road for them to get there. All right? It's going to be a tough road. It's going to be a tough road. It ain't going to be easy for them.
Nobody said it was going to be easy, Chris.
So if you think they're going to waltz their way into the finals,
Milwaukee Bucks,
they got another thing coming.
The Milwaukee Bucks
they got another thing coming.
I get it. The Milwaukee Bucks are defending champs, and we have to give them their respect.
The Bucks are the shit.
And even Kevin Durant almost beat him by himself with one little toe that was over the 3-point line.
One little toe.
But no, that's not here nor there.
Yeah, playoffs are different.
But
playoffs are different.
We are starting all over again.
Yep.
We're going to ratchet up.
Yep.
And we're going to sit here together like we did last year.
Yep.
We're going to put the TV screen here. And then we're gonna watch it together, Chris.
I'm not watching it with you.
No, we're gonna
I don't
want to
watch it with you. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch anything basketball with you.
It's good sports.
No, it's not.
It's good.
No, it's not.
Basketball association.
No, it's not. I'm gonna throw my TV on you.
And
that's what I'm gonna do.
It's gonna be just good old pain for you, and I will be here to support you.
Yeah, go fuck
I'll be here to support you.
Get the fuck off of me, you cocksucker. How the fuck? I'll fucking fight your ass, you piece of shit.
All right. So anyway, we get that out of the way. And that was the Nets news that I was able to squeeze out. Well, not even squeeze because they did get a lot of national news, and that's fine. At least they got that.
Because it's Kevin Durant. That's why.
I just find it appalling, and Kevin Durant and Kyrie, obviously, but it's appalling that in their own city.
It's more because it's Kevin Durant.
Their own city, they can't even get enough guys.
Not for nothing. The media doesn't like Kyrie Irving.
Oh yeah, most of the
national media does not like Kyrie.
All right,
it's all about Kevin Durant.
He doesn't care though.
Of course he doesn't care.
I punch in, I punch out. That's what I do. I punch in, I punch out.
Yeah, but he almost alienated his entire team. That's why Mr. Hart is in fucking Philly right now.
That's all right. He can go. He's gonna get eliminated too.
Yep.
Him and Embiid, they're gonna do shit. And we'll get to that. But they're playing right now. It's second quarter, I believe. And let's run down the Eastern Conference of what the Nets are facing. And we'll discuss my Bulls because
fucking blood pressure.
Because we're gonna get there too with the Bulls. So unfortunately,
the Bulls ain't going nowhere.
We'll get there. We'll get there. You shut your mouth and watch your mouth.
Your Bulls ain't going nowhere.
I will explain the Chicago Bulls.
They ain't going fucking nowhere.
I'll explain.
Nowhere. You know where they're going? They're going underneath the fucking United Center. That's where they're going.
Underneath
you
my
why?
ass.
Because of that Jordan statue that's sitting out there. There's going to be too much pressure for him.
Beautiful.
Too much pressure.
I dream to be.
Yep. I'm going to be there in a couple of weeks.
He is me.
I'm going to be in Chicago in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't you dare touch that statue.
I'm going to take a piss right on that fucking statue. I'm going to take a piss right on it. Fuck him.
No me hables así de fucking Michael Jordan. I don't give a shit how fucking mad you are. Don't do that. When you're stupid, take a piss.
I'll take a piss right on that statue. Right on that statue. Take a piss right on it.
No te pongas estúpido conmigo. How dare you?
Fuck.
Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Whatever.
You love to go to left field. You love to go to left field.
I'm going to be in that dump of Chicago. I'm going to take a shit right on that fucking statue. That's what I'm going to do.
Just go to the Sears Tower, call it a day, all right? You shut your mouth. Fucking stupido. Back to the standings. Fucking kill him. Don't start your shit. The stupid Miami Heat.
Hey.
The stupid 305. And you know who I'm talking to.
You respect them.
You know who I'm talking to.
I don't like the Heat.
For the stupid Heat fans out there who think they ran away with the Eastern Conference, you didn't run away with shit.
Damn.
Let me explain something to you guys real fucking easy, okay? The Eastern Conference was an absolute shit show, but a good shit show. And I'll explain why. There's basically, the top 6 teams are basically 5 to 6 games separated from each other. And the top 3 teams are 2 games separated from each other. So it's not like you ran away with anything. You won 53 little games.
They're the one.
Okay?
They're the number 1 seed.
You're 53 little bullshit games.
They are the number 1 seed. So, you give them the respect that they deserve.
And you were lucky that the fucking Nets went on this hike in this fucking streak now, got to the 7th seed, and you're going to miss the 1-8 seed with them. And I know you want to no fucking business with them. You want to no business with them.
I hope they would have gotten them.
Bueno, maldito mojón.
That way they get to kill them. They get to kill
themselves.
Not going to
kill them. They don't get shit. Miami Heat, The Boston Celtics, 51 wins, 51-31. This is
Miami Heat, the number one seeded Miami Heat. Let's say it right.
Shit.
Yeah, big
Don't
shit.
Don't you dare defend the Miami Heat,
I will defend the Miami Heat.
You know exactly who the Miami Heat are to you.
Yes, I do know.
I will watch your mouth.
I do know.
Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway.
I'm going to stick it right in you.
Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway.
Stick it right in you.
Remember who they are.
I don't give a shit.
PJ Brown. PJ Brown, Christopher. PJ Brown to Charlie Ward. Remember that. Recuérdate de eso. Remember what they did to you. PJ Brown.
Is that he was to go on the body slam Charlie Ward?
Yeah. Don't you dare defend that team. And all you stupid Knicks fans out there too that try to hurt me. Yeah, I'm gonna root for Miami to hurt the fucking Bulls. Yep. You're stupid as them too.
Yep. No, I'm gonna do something.
The Miami Heat are a bunch of fucking thugs from the 305 who have no business with Pat Riley to be anywhere fucking near the NBA. Starting with Jimmy Butler, that cocksucker. And I know Jimmy Butler myself because we drafted that cocksucker. He's nothing but a thug. A wannabe general, a wannabe tough guy. I said it. Who the hell you think? We made you, Jimmy Butler. We did.
Yeah. Tibbs, right?
Not you and those stupid palm trees in fucking Miami. Vete la mierda.
Yeah.
Y tú ten cuidadito hablando con los Miami Heat. Ten mucho cuidadito.
Nope.
Alonzo Mourning, PJ Brown, and Tim Hardaway. Recuérdate de esos tres.
I don't care.
And Dan Marley.
I don't care. Dan Marley.
Remember Dan Marley with the threes?
It's Strickland.
Yeah. Congratulations to the Heat. Fuck the Heat. Fuck you. Biscayne Way, whatever the fuck you call it down there. Biscayne gets in your can with the fucking trees and other bullshit down there. Man, favor.
It's a nice area, though.
Nice area. And Boston, let's get back on track here before I fucking lose it.
Yeah.
The Miami Heat. I'm watching you. Don't you fucking talk about it. And don't talk about this next team either with Boston. That's another team I got an issue.
The only thing I like out of Boston is fucking Jason Taylor.
So good for you. That's it.
If we can steal him away, I'd
Jaylen Brown's a good player too.
I'll take Jason.
But the Boston Celtics, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck happened to them in the second half. They went on a roll like 20-5 and scooted all the way up to the second seed. Yeah. This team was in the bottom of the pit, sucking dick in the bottom of the fucking conference. And here they go up, all the way up.
Well, you got teams like Atlanta screwing up. You have teams like
I don't know what the hell their issue is.
Yeah, you have a bunch of teams that are screwing up.
Yeah, so the world champs, the three teams finished at 51 wins. That's what happened. 51 wins, all tied up.
Yep.
So that's Boston, Milwaukee, and Philly. That's 2, 3, and 4. And then Toronto, who's another one that made a big soar at the end of the year. Good for them.
Yeah.
48-34. Then my Bulls at 6 and 46-36. And we tanked at the end of the season, basically. And the last week after we found out we were basically locked at the 6th seed. But we played horribly. Yeah. We have played horribly.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have played horribly.
You're at the position. Actually, you know what I think? I think Brooklyn should be at the 5.
What do you mean
Chicago,
with the 5? Brooklyn. And why would they be at the 5?
Because they're supposed to be there.
No, they're not supposed to be there.
They screwed up royally.
Yeah,
they screwed up royally.
Hurt.
I don't care.
Yeah, Brooklyn was
I don't
hurt.
care.
What are you
I don't
talking
care.
about?
Didn't you say, Durant with one little pinky toe?
Durant was hurt for almost a month and a half.
Shit. Stop defending him. Stop defending him.
They should have been.
They should have been the 4 or the 5.
Kyrie.
Toronto should have been 6.
Should have been.
Yeah,
that's not what it is right now.
Atlanta should have been up there as well.
Well, not this year. Just like your bum Knicks with the 4th seed last year, and now you're at the bottom of the pits.
Yep.
That's what a year does.
We're 11. We're 11. We're at the bottom of the pits.
That's the bottom of the pit.
No,
Because if you can't even make the play-in
Shut
game,
up,
Christopher.
Shut up.
No, that says a lot, man.
I don't care. I mean,
all jokes aside here, Chris, what's right is right, Frank.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You couldn't even make the top 12 of the Lakers, too? We'll get to the Western Conference in a minute.
Yep.
You mean to tell me we couldn't sniff at least a couple of playoff games here, bro?
Yeah, I would have been fine with the 8th seed. I would have been fine with
but
you'll
be playing in the play-in game at least. You have to defend it. So you're just not going to get it. You have to win.
I know.
Anyway, it's Brooklyn, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Charlotte. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And these two teams are playing today and tomorrow. And so is the Western Conference.
Minnesota and who else?
The Clippers.
And the Clippers.
Now, the Western Conference, that's a little bit of a better conference. We get more weight on that. Phoenix basically ran away with it with an 8-game lead, 64 wins. That's a good team. That's a team that's
they better fucking they better get to the finals. Again. They better get to the finals.
All right.
No excuses for them. No fucking
Chris
excuses.
Paul's got to.
I don't want to
hear. Crank it up here, pal.
I don't want to hear Devin Booker is the second coming to Kobe Bryant
we don't want to hear that
and all this bullshit, all this garbage. If you're the second coming to fucking Kobe Bryant, then get your ass to the fucking finals. I don't want to hear this shit.
100%. I agree.
You blew the fucking you blew the season out of the water and you cruised to the number 1 seed. Cruised. You never took your foot off the gas,
right.
and you're at the number 1 seed. Yeah. Get to the fucking final. That's why you're the number 1 seed. That's why you get the 8th seed at the beginning to make your fucking trajectory even that much sweeter. Yeah. So get your ass to the finals. Yeah. If you don't make it this year, I don't want to hear shit about the Phoenix Suns anymore. At all.
Right. No. Now they got to be careful because Memphis was a 2 seed. And John Morant is starting,
Yes.
Starting to elevate here. Now, these are the playoffs. A different story. We'll see more about them. But here's, again, the middle of the crust of the conference, Chris. 56 wins.
Yep.
53 wins by Golden State. They're the 3rd seed. Mm-hmm. The 4th seed was Dallas at 52.
Who came up out of nowhere as well.
Came out of nowhere again. They're in it. Utah at 49 and 43, but they're missing their 2nd and 3rd best players. And then you got Denver at 48 and 34, which Jokic looks like he's going to be the MVP again. This guy had 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists. 500 assists. First time that's ever been done in NBA history. Yep. Come on, guys. We got to give him the MVP again, boys.
Give this guy this MVP already.
Okay.
I know he's not the sexiest thing to look at.
Right.
The numbers.
But the man works.
But the man works.
The man works. That's hard work there, guys.
That's the
hard goddamn work.
And that's the reason why the MVP voters are like, oh, I don't know about Jokic because he's not a sexy.
Yeah, he's not a sexy.
He's not a sexy pick.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Tough.
Too fucking bad.
Tough.
The numbers don't lie.
He's
numbers don't lie.
Fundamentally sound.
Absolutely.
God bless him.
And he plays every game.
God bless him. So the play-in seed, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's Minnesota, Clippers, New Orleans, and San Antonio. This is the bottom of the barrel.
I can't believe New Orleans is in there.
New Orleans in there, and
with no Zion.
The Lakers. That's basically the story of the Western Conference. 33 and 49. I mean, 31 games out of first place.
The Lakers should be ashamed of themselves.
mean, you thought the Knicks had problems. These motherfuckers are even worse.
Yep. And LeBron,
because you got LeBron James and everybody.
And LeBron haters are rejoicing right now, and I get it. But damn, bro, you didn't even sniff.
You had to get at least a playing game, dude.
I mean,
guys, man, give yourself a chance. I don't care if you finish 7, 8 seed. All right, fine, whatever. You give yourself a chance in a 7-game series.
Chance. Yeah.
But it just Jesus, man, they're terrible. I mean, now.
They lost a lot of pieces, though.
Yes, the injuries, and Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. Yep. That's another fucking problem. Well, anyway,
and they lost people to free agency that they weren't supposed to lose. Well, obviously they couldn't pay them.
Well, they couldn't pay him. Yeah. They couldn't pay him.
But they lost some key people.
Yes, they did.
In that shit.
And you got to throw in, it's not Pelinka's job either. It's LeBron James, the general manager. Let's throw that in there too. This is your fault too, LeBron.
I mean, he got Westbrook in there.
Yeah, you're the one that signs off on all these guys coming here to play with you. Now you got to suck it
and
put it in your
and
pipe,
mind you, this is a team. This is a team with Russell Westbrook. You got AD. You got Melo coming off the bench.
I mean, they're aging, man.
No, absolutely.
The age showed up. The age showed up, and not enough guys as the role player roles to pick them up.
Let me just tell you.
And bye coach.
Yeah.
Bye Vogel.
Bye Vogel.
Se fue.
Let me just tell you, I don't think Anthony Davis is worth the money they've paid him.
Well,
just me.
They're going to differ you on that because
that's just me.
They won the little bubble championship, so
that means shit to me.
They're going to go. Well, he got his one championship already. So
I cannot.
He's just going to be another Laker that passed
quantify.
By.
Yeah, you can't quantify the level of work compared to that fucking money. I'm sorry, but to me, he was not worth all that fucking money.
I know. Well, let's see. Remember, his contract's not done yet, so let's see what happens next year. If he stays healthy for a full 70 to 80 games, get a top 2 seed, get your ass with LeBron back, and then, you show some promise, okay, then we'll say, all right. Because, look, you are allowed, not a bad season like this, but you're allowed to have a mishap here, mishap here, because you're injured. I get it. Yeah,
but with those level of superstars that they have on the team, whether they're old or not, you should have at least made the playoffs. I don't care if you would have been the 7th seed or the 6th seed. But be in there somewhere. There's no reason why New Orleans should be in there. No reason.
With no Zion.
Come on. How you let New Orleans go over you? Yeah. Come on, man.
I mean, that is just brutal.
That's embarrassing. That is fucking embarrassing.
The name that's popping up for the Lakers, and you're going to hate this, Chris.
Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Mark Jackson.
Oh, yeah. I heard about it already.
And LeBron's already put a stamp on it.
Oh, yeah.
LeBron put his cock on the
table. He better go to church. He better go to fucking church. I'll tell you that.
Mark Jackson is a religious man. Mark Jackson
does not play.
Believes
he makes his players go to church.
And
he makes his players go to church.
Yeah, that's got to be rough. Maybe he lined up a little bit. Oh. Remember, he was the the architect who built that Golden State team.
Absolutely.
And I give him a lot of credit for that. And let's see what he can do here with a lot more pressure in LA. So, guys, I'll tell you.
And the good thing is he's been out of coaching for a little bit. So maybe this will rejuvenate him a little bit better.
Him a little bit.
You know, because I'm sure he was sour about the whole losing his job in Golden State.
Yeah.
He was very sour about that.
He had time to get over it, though. He had time to get over it.
That's what I'm saying. Being away from it allows him to rejuvenate, to, recharge the batteries and get back in it.
Yeah.
But there's no denying that Mark Jackson is a great coach.
Yeah.
Great coach. Put Mark Jackson with a Nets, this cocksucker Nash is. Mm-hmm. I bet you the Nets are way better.
I mean, I'm not going to argue that either. I like Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. The last team I want to talk about, obviously, is my Bulls. I don't care if you guys don't care. Fuck you.
Yep.
But I got to talk about it because that's my team.
They stink.
And they have basically taken their foot off the pedal. These guys, Zach LaVine is not 100%. You can tell he's laboring. He's trying to manage this thing. He's managed his knee. He's going to go to surgery probably for that little whatever meniscus. The same MCL, ACL injury that he had in that same knee is starting to act up. So I think hopefully he'll get better with rest. But there's not going to be no rest because now you're going into a 7-game series. We're going to require you to play 40 minutes. And we can't do that because that means DeMar's got to play 40 minutes. And the Bulls have an issue here with their bench.
Yeah.
And
your bench is not coming through.
We're not coming through. We have the Milwaukee Bucks, the world champs.
And you can't.
I don't like that. I don't like that matchup.
Terrible matchup.
They have beaten us to a bloody pulp, except for the first 2 games. They were very competitive. But the last 2 games have been
Who's the guy you got
hard.
in the middle? The sheep herder?
No, he's not a sheep herder.
Yes, he is. He's a sheep herder.
Oh, you talk about Vucic.
Yeah, the sheep herder.
Vucic, solid. I like him. He's solid, but he lacks defense.
Yep.
But that's why you have Patrick Williams to help out in the weak side. We have Caruso up front. We are going to miss Lonzo Ball. That's another one out for the year now. His fucking meniscus is out.
Not for nothing. A lot of people make fun of him. He doesn't have a shot, but he plays some tremendous defense.
He's a terrific. He has a great court vision, Lonzo Ball. A point guard like that for your Knicks would have been superb.
Telling me that's who I fucking wanted.
Would have been superb.
That's who I fucking wanted. When I found out he went to the fucking Bulls,
without the
of
injury.
course, I wanted to stab you.
Yeah. He was phenomenal.
But he's better off.
We don't need
honest
him to
God, I think he's better off in Chicago.
Yeah.
You're better off.
Supporting
You
cast
got a
too.
better supporting cast, and you don't have the New York media that's going to be scrutinizing chewing your ass every
Which
fucking
Chicago's
day.
bad too, but
Not like New
he's
York,
surrounded with a better roster, so he can hide
absolutely,
in there. He can hide in
absolutely,
there.
yeah.
We have 2 great closers in DeMar and Zach LaVine, but we need guys like Ayo. We need guys like Jones Jr. We need guys Caruso.
Who's the little pick that you got? Was it White? No,
Kobe White.
Kobe White. Your draft pick's got to step it up.
He can score, but he's way too inconsistent, and he plays no defense.
Yep.
So when you on the court, Kobe, you gotta score. I don't care how you do it. If you want to do it to the fast break,
make the best of your time.
If you're spotted up because he can't shoot, he's a good shooter. You gotta hit those buckets, bro.
Yeah.
And our defense gotta get better, guys. That's the end. That's the end game. And now supposedly Billy Donovan, our coach, who I love Billy Donovan,
right,
is planning to start Andrew Drummond. No, I'm sorry, not Andrew Drummond. Tristan Thompson
at center,
or power forward, and Vucic together. To give them size.
Yeah.
To compete with Giannis.
I mean, Tristan's not a bad defender.
He's not a bad defender, but you're gonna miss some scoring.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna ask a lot more from DeMar.
Right. So obviously Billy's going on the defensive now. He goes, all right, listen, we can obviously score with them. We just gotta find our bucket. We got 2 guys who can create shots, but our offense too has gotta be a lot better flow too. It can't be only DeMar and Zach.
Yeah.
Go out there, everybody get out of the way, and get the rebound and run.
Yeah.
Run. Use Zach, DeMar, and Pat Williams.
And Vucic.
And Vucic.
You gotta use him.
Can run too.
Yeah, you gotta use him. You just gotta find a way to stop the battering ram that's fucking Giannis.
Right. And then use Caruso to lead the second unit with Jones Jr. and everybody else coming off the bench. We need help from the bench, guys. Because listen, Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan can score 30 points each. That's 60 points.
Yep.
We still need another 40 points. We got to get to 100. And possibly more. Because the way the NBAs are sometimes, we're hoping the scoring goes down because now it's the playoffs. It ain't gonna be 130 to 125. Enough of that.
Yeah.
Hopefully these games are more now towards 103, 95. You're gonna start getting more because more defense,
and you
start paying attention.
And you also got to worry about Middleton. Middleton has found his stroke.
Oh, that's their big three. It's Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis. And those guys can ball. They got Brook Lopez. They got Giannis. They are very big. And they got Porter, who's another pain in the ass. You know, this is not easy. This is the worst. I wanted Boston. I wanted Boston bad because we can match up with Jaylen Brown and Tatum with our guys, and then may the best bench win.
Right.
That's the way I see it.
You match up well with them.
We match up well, size wise and everything. But how do you match
Milwaukee?
up?
Yeah, it's not a good matchup.
Even if we went really small and try to outrun them out the floor, maybe that can work. Maybe.
With speed?
Yeah, with speed. Just basically put a bunch of guards out there, but then who's going to rebound the ball?
Exactly.
How are you going to stop Giannis? Yeah. You're just going to tip it over your head. A miss comes in, tip, 2 points.
Not even that. He's a battering ram. The dude just goes into the
and use bodies,
paint, bro.
Use bodies.
Jesus Christ.
Use Bradley if you have to in the bench too. Get in there, get the other center up.
Like if it wasn't for that Euro step that he'd be doing, he'd be getting called for charges every chance he gets.
And now he's trying to grow a brain where his jump shot's starting to look a little decent now. Yeah. He's trying to shoot the ball now.
Yeah.
I want to be a complete player. I want to be a complete player. I want to shoot. Yeah, the Greek freak. I'm the Greek freak. Okay, Greek freak. Okay. You're lucky. I don't want to make more fun of you because you've won a championship and you were league MVP. So I'm not going to kill you.
And he's a defending champ.
Yep. So I don't want to go, but it's time to chop you in your knees.
I honestly think,
and the Bulls got to get ugly now. You got to get ugly now. No more finesse. Start chopping guys at the knees and start doing that now. Now it's playoff time. You got to get desperate.
Yep.
Don't be like the thug Miami Heat. Don't do that. But you got to show a little toughness. You got to show a little
That was
toughness.
pretty crazy about Miami, man.
Yeah.
Them fighting Jimmy Butler fighting with
Spoelstra. Yeah. Because that's what they do.
Wow.
That's what they do. They yell at each other. They spit at each other. They throw the clipboard at each other. They do a bunch of stuff because they're tough.
Yep.
They're a tough team. Want to be tough guys. Yeah. Screaming like a little Nancy when you get beat the shit out of. Okay. So that's where we're at in the NBA playoff, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Lots of fun. Lots to watch, man.
Yeah, right now.
It's going to happen fast. It's going to happen in your face, especially if you just love the game of basketball, period.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to watch this Bulls little matchup of yours, man, because I'm going to dissect every
I know you are.
Fucking thing.
All right, hold on.
Just to stick it in your ass.
A little. This is a halftime Brooklyn game, folks.
Come on.
Brooklyn 57, Cleveland 43.
We know that's good that they're going to win this game.
That's.
I don't understand why you're reporting it.
I got to report it.
It's not a report. It's not a report. That's a mismatch.
This is a new report.
That's a mismatch. We
got to put in a new report.
That's a mismatch.
Well, because
Cleveland has no business facing Brooklyn right now. Clear your throat, motherfucker.
1 of 9.
Yeah.
Ain't going to happen.
He's not doing shit. That whole team is garbage.
Garland, who's good. Garland's good. He's only 4 of 10.
Yeah.
Durant's got 12 points. He's 4 of 5.
Oh, yeah.
Brown has 7. And Kyrie Irving, 9 for 9.
Oh, yeah.
20 minutes, 20 points.
Because he wants to show the world.
Kyrie Irving.
No more vaccination. I can come in and take over.
Be careful with Kyrie Irving.
Fuck him.
If this guy now smells the playoff, Chris, he's well rested. He has no minutes in his body this year, Chris. Let's talk basketball. Hold on. Let's talk basketball.
That was all planned. That was all planned by him. He didn't want to be a part of the season. He wanted to take some time off.
Strategically. Maybe that was a good plan, Chris.
Add a couple of more years to my legs.
Yeah, right.
Don't burn me out for the season.
Now he's got 40
now
nights,
I get to come
40 days.
Straight like a dart.
Yeah.
Going straight to the NBA Finals.
To help out Durant. To help out Durant.
Fuck you.
He's got fresh legs.
They're not getting past Milwaukee.
He's got fresh legs.
He's not getting past Milwaukee.
He's got fresh legs.
That's fine. You keep thinking that.
He's got fresh legs.
You keep thinking that. He ain't going nowhere.
Fresh legs.
Yeah. He ain't going fucking nowhere. Fuck him. We're gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Get me the fuck out of here, Chris.
Because if we don't, you're gonna find us right now wrestling like 2 fucking goats.
Fresh legs.
Fuck them. I don't want to hear the fucking Nets out of your mouth for the rest of the day today. I don't need to know the scores. I don't need to know who's doing what for that goddamn team. Fuck them.
Salute.
Yeah, salud.
Hydrated. Fresh legs.
You see what he does to me? You see what he does? My blood pressure right now, like I feel my pulse right there on my forehead.
The plan is in motion.
Yeah, the plan.
Let's see. They put together.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all you, sir.
Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna give you we're gonna remind you again where to find us. That is on Apple Podcasts. That's on Spotify and iHeartRadio. And to view us on our YouTube channel, again, it's the JD CeeLo Podcast. Hit that subscribe button. Get those notifications to let you know when the newest episodes are out. We thank you again for joining. It is the JD CeeLo Podcast. We love y'all, and we are out. Peace.
Watch your back.